maybe you also have to write down what you want to say and what you really want to bring into your life. And when Dr. New came on, when you came on this morning and said our intention for the day was love, it just blew me away, because my first affirmation was, I love and accept all parts of myself. So that was just beautiful to me. I also love the song that you started out with. And I thought about how Jesus loved me before I could love myself. He loved me before I learned to love myself. And that's something that I say to all of the people that come see me for healing, is that I'm going to love you until you learn to love yourself. And I also say to them, you can hate me when you leave, but as long as you learn to love yourself, we're all good, right? And I say that because I know that when I interact with the people that are coming to me for healing, a lot of stuff is going to come up for them. A lot of things that they've been running from and haven't wanted to deal with, that they might have been escaping with through addictions, right? Whether it's alcohol, drugs, gambling, sex, eating, whatever, people been escaping and hiding from their feelings. So I always say, you're probably going to hate me before this is over, but as long as you learn to love yourself, we're all good. Anyway, I really want to thank the tribe for supporting me and sharing the book that I wrote. I have a hard time talking about it because I don't want to seem like I'm bragging about it, but I will say this. I waited my entire life to write a book. Since I was younger, I knew I wanted to write a book. There are many, many books inside of me. And I finally was able to collaborate with 15 other therapists, and we did write this book. It's about our personal journeys into practice. So, you know how we always say you can turn your pain into purpose? Well, that's what this book is about, how we turn our pain into purpose. So check it out if you wish, and if you don't want to, that's all good too. But I think it will change your entire life as it has mine. Anyway, my self-talk for this morning, because I wrote it down. Oh, and my husband ran into a lady who was outside campaigning this morning. And just as I was writing my affirmations down, he had me come out and talk to her. So I think we're going to be able to do some work in the community together around healing addictions. So I'll tell you, when you set an intention for yourself, the universe will provide the people that you need. So my self-talk is, I love and accept all parts of myself. I'm discovering talents I didn't know I had. I make healthy choices, and I have respect for myself. I behave in a loving way towards all people. I deserve to have a successful career, and I accept it now. I give myself permission to be prosperous, and I can make a difference. I choose a serene way of life. I awaken today appreciating everything in sight, and I give thanks. I now accept and appreciate the abundant life the universe offers me. I have an awesome life, and wonderful things are happening to me. My name is Renetta, the Unstuck Queen, and welcome to my amazing life. And that is my self-talk.
I freaking love that. I freaking love that. And the ending, welcome to my amazing life. I just feel like I'm going inside that show when they open up the doors and they come into their home.
Yes, yes.
Cribs. That's what that show is called, Cribs.
Cribs, right. Yes, yes.
Okay, hold on. I just want to say one thing before you go.
Yes.
I would like to hear you brag. I would love to hear you brag.
I am. That's very hard for me because I don't want to be judged. I want
no judgment. I just want to hear you brag.
So I Um, you know, when I was little, a lot happened to come against me. And I really believe when people say the enemy has peeked into your life and he knows your future and he's trying to stop you in your tracks because he knows what's in store for you. And I really believe so much came to me to try to stop me in my tracks. But I've always been a writer. I have journals stacked up to the ceiling of books that I stopped and started. And I was like, you know, one day I'm going to write a book. And the first book that I wrote was called The Journey to Self-Love. And and my whole life, I feel like I've been on this journey to self-love. And I feel like I had so much I wanted to write. It was just hard to get it from my head onto the page. So when this opportunity came for me to write with I had started a book before this anthology, and I really was going to do it. I had somebody who was helping me write the book and the editor and all that, but I still couldn't get it done. And then when this anthology came up, I just jumped in and I got it done. It's a chapter instead of an entire book that I was trying to write. It's just a chapter, and it's with other people who wrote just a chapter, but together we put out chapters together and wrote a book, and it's amazing. I feel totally amazing for being able to do this, and I am proud of myself, and I'm freaking happy, and it feels awesome and amazing, and I just thank God for allowing me to get this first book of many done. I'm so happy and proud of myself.
Ashe. I know you have to go, but tomorrow I want you to come in and brag about the trip, the boat, the leading up to the book, all of that. I want to hear all of that. All right.
Thank you.
Love you.
Thank you so much. I love y'all. I'm sorry. I love y'all.
Bye. Ashe. 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 Beautiful. 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 So maybe later, and if you guys are all willing, maybe later we can get the name of Renetta's first book. I think she said The Journey to Self-Love. And if it is on Amazon, then maybe one day we can get together and get that book and support Renetta. Listen, yeah, we'll get the name of that book. If it's on Amazon, I don't know where it is, but if it happens to be on Amazon, if we all pick a day and we purchase that book, and you can purchase more than one book at one time. I know that about Amazon. If we all get together and purchase the book at the same time, it makes her rating go up. That's how you become #1 best-selling author, is if a lot of people go on at the same time and buy your book. So maybe we can catapult that book to #1 for Renetta. But we'll have to see if she's on Amazon. Ashe. Ashe. We are amazing. We are an amazing tribe. Amazing tribe. So we are about to do this thing we do called self-talk. And it is beautiful, Mary, that you're going to see it here.
Good morning. Renetta inspires me to no end, because the strength that I see through Renetta is the strength that I want to have in myself. I will have in myself. I never thought of writing my own book, but through my trials that I've been in my life, I know that it would help somebody else. And it just gives me an idea to sit down and put all my thoughts, my journey, the things that I've been through in my life. I mean, I've been told so many times when people hear what I've been through and the strength that I have, I should write a book. But I am the kind of person, I can't focus on something for a very long time. So I'm going to have to do it in steps. But that is something that I would like to look into. And being dyslexic and reading things backwards and the attention deficit, I'm going to have to literally put myself in a quiet room and do it, because I'm pushing it off and pushing it off and pushing it off, but I need not to do that no more. My self-talk today is, I am truly blessed inside and out. I'm in love with who I am. I love the person that I am becoming. I am becoming the strong, independent person with no fear. I'm not scared of judgment no more. I am not scared of walking out my door and being afraid of somebody coming to hurt me. I am on the journey of building this strong, amazing, and wonderful life that I want to have. I am going to be abundant. I am going to have my dreams fulfilled, whether it be today, tomorrow, next year, or in the days to come. My life is going to change, and it's changing. It's changing now. Since the day that I came into this room and met these amazing, strong, and unbelievable people, it has given me the strength to see the person that I am and not put myself down no more. I am now looking at myself in the mirror and talking to myself. This morning when you did self-talk, to talk to ourselves, I actually went upstairs and literally looked at myself in the mirror and seen myself for the first time and seen the person that I am becoming. And it was amazing. It felt like, I have no words to explain what it felt like, because I'm so used to people in my life like using me or putting me down and making me feel like I am unwanted. And I looked at myself and I said to myself this morning, no more, no more. I am worthy of an amazing and beautiful life. I have a heart of gold and will do for anybody. But that heart of gold has been trampled on and taken so much for granted that I put it into a box and shut it and sealed it and threw it into the deepest ocean. Today, I jumped in that ocean and I went and got my box back, because I know what kind of person I am. I know what kind of heart I have. And nobody's going to take that from me. Nobody is going to take that heart away. All I needed to do was see how to manage that heart to where nobody can hurt it again, to where nobody can stomp on it, where nobody can hurt it. I literally woke up and said to myself, today is the day I am taking everything I've learned from my self-talk and putting it to use. I'm not writing it down on paper no more, because it's going to flow from my heart. I don't need to write it down and read it, because it's inside of myself. I am inside of myself. All I had to do was open those doors of fear and unwantedness and just see the amazing person and the beauty that I have inside myself and say, Mary, you are worthy. You are amazing. You are extremely gifted. You are the person you want to be. Don't change for anybody else. Change if you want to change, not because somebody tells you to change. You need to change for you. And that is what I am doing. I am changing to make my life what I see fit for myself. I am no longer letting people tell me, you're not good enough. You can't do this. You'll be the worst person in life. You're not going to have anything. You're not going to be that person. Those doors are closed. The doors that I want to open to my life are nothing but beauty, abundance, extreme care and kindness. Why? Because that's who I am. But I now know how to block the negativity. I now know how to block the people who don't want me to succeed. Why? Because they're speaking about their life. They want to inflict on me what they have in their life. And that is no longer my path. My path is what I see, what I want. Ashe.
Ashe. Ashe.
And I give thanks to everyone in my tribe, because this morning I woke up in that little, I had that pep, but I didn't have that full pep. And Marlene, just for some reason, I jumped on Wendy's thing and Marlene popped on and she gave me a call and she cracked me up to pieces. It's just like, this tribe picks people up. It literally gives them the strength to move their day forward into greatness. And I absolutely can't wait until we all get into making that book with you, Dr. New, because that book is going to change lives, and it is going to be a #1 seller, because the strength that we have inside of ourselves, people are going to see and want what we have. And that is what gives me the step to keep moving, because without this tribe, without anything, I'd still be broken, sitting on a sofa, crying every day, hiding myself in a corner, not wanting to walk outside, not wanting to go anywhere, not knowing the value that I have in myself. So I'm truly grateful for you and the tribe. And I went way past my time, but thank you. Love you all. I'm going to end up making myself cry.
That moment when you realize, oh, I've been talking for a few minutes now.
So that
it's okay.
That topic, your topic of God's love, it's actually our love for ourselves. And God has loved us from the day we were born. We just needed to open our eyes and see the love that we have for ourselves inside. And nobody can take that from us. Nobody.
Ashe. It's so beautiful because when we think about love and we think about experiencing love on planet Earth, and we think about those things that are when people say, I know it's got to be more, I know it's some higher strength or some higher power or something more. Some people call it God, some people call it the universe, some people call it their highest self. Whatever it is you call it, doesn't matter. Not too concerned about what you call it. The thing is to be able to tap into it, to be able to pull it, to be able to know where to go to locate it and pull it out so that you can have that feeling, so that you can be in that space. How do I go and pull that out? So, I remember used to telling people all the time, don't come and try to sell me your God, because your God is crazy. Don't be trying to sell me your God. Your God, cray. I remember saying that. So, in order for me to find what I was looking for, to find that divine space, that divine peace, that divine acceptance of me, I had to travel inside of myself to find it, which really then supported the scripture that says the kingdom of heaven is within you. You have to go inside. Spirit only can love you to the degree you love you. I'm going to say that again, then I'm going to explain that. Spirit can only love you to the degree that you love you. And what do I mean when I say that? If you're not in a space where you love yourself, how then can you experience any other love? Because you can only experience what is inside of you. If you do not have self-love, you can't feel God's love, Spirit's love, universe love, self, whatever you call it. You can't experience it unless it is something inside of you to experience. This is why love was so important today, because and the travel to love, to get to love, which is within you, your awareness of love dictates the awareness of God's love for you, or Spirit's love for you, or that which created all things does for you, or that higher, whatever you call it. Some uh, times, you can, even for those people who are in the space and say, I don't believe in a higher place. I don't believe in a higher being. I don't believe in God. I don't believe in any of that. That's cool too. So even in that state of being where you believe that there is nothing but you still can only experience your love to the degree that you have it for yourself. You can only experience the love that you have inside of yourself to the degree that you have it inside of yourself. So it's all about going in and falling in love with yourself. If you go inside and you fall in love with yourself, the world opens up. The world opens up. It becomes a whole different ballgame. Whole different ballgame. If you don't love yourself, no worries. Neither will God, neither will the universe, because that's how you feel. You feel like no one loves me, no one's here for me, no one's caring for me, because you're not. You're not doing those things for yourself. If you're not doing those things for yourself, you can't see anybody else doing them for you. You won't be able to experience it or feel it if it doesn't exist inside of you. You don't believe me? Let me give you an example. No problem. I like proof. I always say, give me some proof. Have you ever experienced a pterodactyl biting you? Has anybody over here been bit by a dinosaur? You have no clue what that feels like, right? Because you've never been bit by a dinosaur. Let me just scroll through. Make sure I don't have anybody on here say they've been bit by a dinosaur. Anybody in here been bit by a dinosaur? If so, just raise your hand. Yeah, nobody's here has been bit by a dinosaur. Oh, Grace says she's been bit by a dinosaur. Nobody here has been bit by a dinosaur. So can anybody in here tell me how it feels? Can anybody in here tell me how it feels to be bit by a dinosaur? You can't, because you've never felt it. It's the same with love. It's the same with love. If you don't have it inside of you, you cannot experience it. If you do not have it inside of you, you cannot experience it. You're only going to describe love to the degree that you have experienced it or to the degree that it exists within you. You ever hear people, you ever go, have you ever experienced a place where you felt high? Now, but I'm trying to see if I want to use, if I want to keep the keep it clean or not. I'll let you determine that. Have you guys ever felt the sensation of being high, like just blissfully high, like just a high? Some people smoke and they get high as I don't know what. Some people, they do things and they get high. So that feeling of being high, let me just scroll through, see if everybody says yes. Have you guys felt the feeling of being high? Selena, have you felt the feeling of being high? Selena checked out. All right. Pastor Selena. Wendy. Okay. Grace. Okay. That feeling of being high, you can literally describe that to somebody. You can say, oh, I was so high, I felt like I was floating in the air. Oh my God, it felt so good inside. It was like, woo, I can do that again. It felt so good. You can do that because you had the experience. You had the experience of being high, and you know what it feels like, and you know it's good. So because you have the feeling, and you know what it feels like, and you know it's good, you can describe it. You are aware of it, all of that. If you've never experienced it, you cannot speak to it. You cannot feel it. If you have experienced it, then you can feel it and you can speak to it. Hope I did not lose anybody. If you have had the experience, that means you felt that you had the experience. You can describe it, you can talk about it, you know what it is because you had the experience. If you've never had the experience, you can't speak on it because you've never had the experience. So if you've never had love or even allowed yourself to fall so deeply in love with you, if you've never allowed yourself to experience love within yourself, you can't experience it without or the outside of yourself. You have to have the experience. So when we're seeking for our higher self, when we're seeking for spirit, when we're seeking for that, we finally made it, I can have whatever I say, I can have whatever I want feeling. It's because you've allowed it to grow and become inside of you first. So we have to take a moment to do that. So that's why this thing about love is our intent. It's our intent. Love, love, love. Love yourself. Don't nobody else love you. That's their problem. Love yourself. Love yourself. All right. So I see Grace's hand up. Okay. And then I'm going to do my self-talk after Grace. And the beautiful Grace is up. I know she's, hold on, let me scroll to her. She was feeding the baby earlier.
Hi, Dr. Nu.
There you go. How are you?
Oh, I'm feeling so much better today. And look, my beautiful 3 months old baby boy.
Ah, yes.
He's looking at you.
Yes.
Hi, his name is Jadiel.
Jadiel. Hi, Jadiel.
Yeah.
How are you? Jadiel, I'm chilling.
He's so adorable. It's like therapy for me just having him here with me. I feel like so relaxed and it's helping me to keep focus.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah, they do that.
So,
They love babies.
mhm.
They do that.
Yes. So My self-talk this morning is good morning, beautiful, amazing Grace. I am so healthy and growing in self-love. I'm safe. I will keep reminding myself that I matter. I will stay on that path of being positive and count my blessings every day. I love me and I'm working on progressing and not perfection. I am blessed with enough money for all my wants and desires. I'm living in total wealth and abundance. All is well in my life. I'm happy, I'm healthy, I'm worthy, I'm positive. And I'm going to continue to sit in this space that I'm feeling now. I am really beginning to feel my my energy, my worth, my self-value, and I will sit there and I will keep reminding myself that I am worthy, I am beautiful, I'm so in love with myself. And I don't know what is it my grandson is doing, but something has shifted there when for the 3 days I have him now. I am feeling so beautiful, so positive.
I
Yes.
say, I say, I say,
and
lady.
today and today is really a beautiful day. Really a beautiful day. Yes.
I
For
say,
me. Because I feel well rested. I feel yes. And
I
I'm getting better every day. And that is what matters to me the most, my health. I'm gonna continue to take care of my health. And as you said, Dr. Nu, we gotta take time for self-care and rest. And it is doing me really good because I took some time out of work and I'm feeling much better now. And I'm so grateful and thankful. So
say,
full of gratitude for that because my health is my number one priority in my life right now.
I say, I
Yeah, and
say.
that is my morning self talk. And I love you so much. I freaking love you.
I freaking love you too. I say, I love you too. Thank you, lady.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Ah, Mary says, amazing grace. I say, I say. Good morning, everyone. It's morning self talk time. It's morning self talk time. I haven't said anything, so I didn't want to jinx it. So I'm going to say it now. I'm so excited because I see well, she's not there now, but I see Tara's little lady in the house. Tara's daughter is in the house. It's so good to see her. Hi, beautiful. Tara, she's so pretty. Yes, amazing. So glad you are here, lady. So glad you are here. All right, hold on. We have someone on Facebook that is trying to come up. Let's see if I can get you up. Up. Hmm. Okay. So you went away. So you might have to go out and come back in. The person on Facebook, you might have to go out and come back in. I'm sorry. I did try to pull you in though. So just leave out and come back in. Sometimes Facebook does that. That's why we're on Zoom. Because in Zoom, we don't have that problem. We don't have that problem. All right. So, morning self talk for me. Let's see how what do I want to talk about in terms of the word love? Okay. Time is now 9:13. Since no one is in line, I'm just going to go until I don't want to do it anymore. Might take me 3 or 4 minutes. There's no one else in line. Um, I love me. I love me and I'm excited about my life. I'm excited about the work that I'm doing and the work that I'm getting ready to do. Everything is lining up. I not only see it, I feel it at the depths of my being, and it feels amazing. I literally get to sit with some of the most amazing souls on this planet. And I get to experience the oneness. I literally get to see myself every single day in physical form all across this world. And I become more and more aware of myself as I listen to them, to me. I remember when I started out this journey thinking, wow, it's gonna be so cool. Like, this was years ago, maybe 10 or 15 years ago. I wanna go out and be able to help so many people. It's gonna be great. Till I started doing it. And then I realized I was just helping me, helping them too, helping me, helping we, helping us, helping me realize my existence in all things. And it is good. It is so good. It is good to live in the oneness. It was hard to get here to some degree because I was taught to live in separateness, where everyone was different from me. And we weren't connected, and they had their problems. That was their issue, and they couldn't, and it doesn't involve me and all of that. But it's me. It's the many aspects of myself that I draw near. Who do I serve? Who do I serve? Is evidence of who I'm surrounded by. I am surrounded by individuals who are constantly in the position, in the posture to learn more, to know more, to get to know themselves more. That is me. And it's so good to be in this space. I'm excited about the work that I'm about to embark on. Because the work that I am about to embark on involves all the means, going out to help all the means remember who we are, remembering who we are. Stepping to me, stepping before myself and saying, hey, do you see you? Do you see you? Do you see how amazing you are? How wonderful you are? How powerful you are? Yes, even when you're hurting, how powerful you are. Even in your glory, how powerful you are. All across this world, there's so many different healing homes. This work, our work, is moving. And I am becoming aware of myself in all things. I am realizing, I am awakening. And it's good. good. It's a good feeling. It's the best feeling. I am one. All things, and all things are one with me. And in this space and time, in this physical form, I am experiencing love, peace, joy, harmony, awareness, realization, expectation of self, joy, happiness, oneness. And it is good. I'm noticing myself going from 0 to 10. I notice myself when I don't trust it. I'm not sure. Maybe it can, maybe it won't. Grow to, I know who I am now. And I get to see it over and over again every day because I'm infinite and it doesn't stop, has no beginning and no end. So I see it every day. I see my evolution every day. Every day. And it's beautiful. It's beautiful. And that is my experience in the spiritual realm. And in the physical realm, where I have this physical body, where I've learned that it too has its purpose and it too should be loved and nourished and respected and adored. In this physical body, where I take this soul, this spirit, and I rock inside this physical body and I have physical experiences, my physical experience is amazing. I live like royalty because I am royalty. I travel. I get to touch different flowers, different trees, different animals along the way. I sleep in beds that are huge with the highest count of thread. I get up in the morning. I have beautiful breakfast. I have beautiful lunch. I have beautiful dinner. All things that make this physical aspect of living wonderful for me. If I want it, I have it. And I only want things that are for my highest experience. I don't desire anything other than that. I live an amazing life, both in my spiritual and in my physical. Beautiful, beautiful. There will be nothing that separates me from it. Nothing. Because there can be nothing to separate me from myself. I am. I am. So I love this space. I honor this space. I give thanks for this space. And I love me to pieces. There will never be anyone in this world who can love me as much as I love me. It's impossible. It's impossible. So the only experience I have is the experience of that love because I am all things. This is good. We are good. I am good. Ashe. Ashe. Mm. Ashe. Ashe. Ooh. Beautiful, 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 beautiful. Thank you guys. I needed that. I needed that. It is. Oh, we have someone who has their hand raised. Yay. All right, Dolphin. Ashe. So we are going to be listening to BJ. BJ, read
Hey,
Ashe. Oh, hello, beautiful.
you are ear marijuana. I'm so calm. I had to come off of my walk. I couldn't get my height back.
What happened? Say that again. I can't.
You're so you're so soothing, but I have to say it in BJ's way. You are ear marijuana.
Oh, ear marijuana. I freaking love that. Ashe.
Woo! I had to
Ashe.
come off my walk. I'm glad I was at the house. Hello to everyone.
We're talking about getting high.
Yeah, I heard you. I was like, I'm not engaging in this conversation. And then you come on here with ear marijuana.
Ashe.
Uh, I don't know. I didn't check to see if Renetta was on here, but so when you do self-talk, like I don't know, I was trying to do it and it wasn't resonating, but she said something this morning that resonated, and I'm just all in. Now I might raise my hand a little more. I like how she said she writes affirmations for herself, and the word affirmation just resonated with me. So my self-talk is I am kind and patient with myself and others. The parts of me that need healing and forgiving is so. I value me and others. I have strong discernment of what is the path for me. I am a kind, loving, giving, and wise multimillionaire. I am healthy and in the slim body I am comfortable with. Dolphin Mentality has a wonderful and powerful team. Dolphin Mentality is helping others be happier, more open minded on their journey. Ashe.
Ashe, sis. Ashe. 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 Mm. Ashe. Love it. Love it.
Love you
Love it.
too.
Love it.
Male, 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 male.
I'm going today. Actually, when I get off of here, I'm going down there today. I promise. I went there, they were closed, so I had my little sticker like, you got a package? I'm like, okay, I gotta get back here. Oh, I'm going today. I say.
Do
Oh,
you do you do apple cider vinegar?
yeah. Not as
Yeah.
often as I should, but yes.
Okay, you need to knock that coal out.
Yeah. You know what? I need all kinds of accountability partners. Did you take your natural stuff? Because you know what? If I had accountability partners, that's just how terrible I am. If I get up in the morning and put all my stuff right here and then all my water right here, I will literally forget to even do it, even though it's sitting in front of me, until you say it. So like if I have so you know what I'm gonna do? Every day I'm gonna lay out on my desk all the stuff I need to take. And if I forget, I know somebody's gonna say, "Did you do that?" And I'm gonna go, "Let me do my stuff," because I forget sometimes. But it's that mentality of not taking care of my physical body. It's the program, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's embedded
Yeah.
not to do it. So I just don't do it. But I'm wanting to get better about it. That's why a lot of people are asking me, because I'm calling for you guys to check me on that. So I'm
Yeah,
gonna have
I got you.
my
AR-15.
right. I'm
But
gonna
I'll
put
just inbox you.
okay. Okay.
Because I'm not one that do apple cider vinegar every day. I feel like when you do something every day, your body get too used to it. But right now, you need to knock that one out. It's been around for too long, to the point where I'm saying something about it.
Yeah. And you know
That's
what?
the AR-15 tone. I'm sorry.
I know. I love it. I love it. And it's not a cold. It's that I have a lot of
It's not.
no. I carry a lot
I
of,
know.
and I don't
I
know
know what it is.
all my freaking life, and I don't really know how to get
What
it.
are you eating? Do you eat dairy products?
I don't now. I used to. Oh
For
my
how
God.
long?
Every freaking thing. It's probably been 2 months. Yeah. So let me say this. I still eat cheese. But I don't
Dairy
drink,
product.
yeah. I don't drink
So
milk.
until
So I cut the
I hear
milk
you,
out.
I know what it is, mama.
Yeah.
I know you're the doctor, but this AR-15 right now.
I know.
You need to do the apple cider vinegar. Cut the cheese out, like clear that out. It's just been in there too long. So get rid of the alkaline. You know about alkaline? Water, certain foods are alkaline. And I'm not saying get on a diet, because BJ does not do well on a diet. But we're speaking of the mucus, and you gotta get that out. So you gotta do that apple cider vinegar. And I would say do it once in the morning. I mean, if you twice a day, but I'm gonna tell you what I would do, and I'm not gonna lie, I don't like apple cider vinegar. I just know what the benefits are, so I can't tell you to do it twice a day when I don't want to do it twice a day.
That's it.
But
I'm gonna
you gotta
put
let
it.
go to cheese for a minute.
I know that's the hardest thing. I am addicted to cheese.
I didn't mean forever. I don't mean forever. I mean, and then maybe you get to the point where you have it once a week. Because again, I just don't believe in limitations. That's dolphin mentality. I'm not gonna tell you not. I'm just saying you need to detox.
Ashay. Ashay. So tomorrow when I come on, I'm gonna have my vinegar here. I'm gonna have all my stuff. I have everything that I need, honestly. I have my vitamin C, my B12,
I
my
get it.
Hawthorne, my my CQ10, my vinegar. I like vinegar water. Again, it's the whole thing of not taking care of my body for all those reasons. I didn't, and I'm trying to deprogram or wipe those things out and replace it with what I'm supposed to be doing. So this is what I'm gonna do. Tomorrow when I come on, I'm gonna have all my stuff laid out right here. And I'm going to listen to you guys when you say, did you do, did you do, did you take? And I'm gonna be just, oh, let me do, let me take, let me do it. And I'm going to do it.
Can I share something?
Yes.
Something new with
Can't hear you.
sorry. I just did a mucus cleanse. A mucus cleanse.
I need
Can you?
that.
Yeah. I'm gonna get the information and send it to you. And when I tell you it works, it'll bring all that out. So
I need that.
I would I inbox you the information.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay. Shruti wanted to say something.
Dr. Anu,
Yes.
I soaked every single word of yours, and I was just sailing in a deep desert. It was so soothing to my soul. I can't explain. I cannot explain. And when you said Ashe, I was like, please God, let it continue. Don't stop. Don't stop. You were so good. You were so good. Every single word of yours was a meditation for us, for me especially. And
Ashe.
I love it. I don't have words to say thank you. I just loved it. Thank you so much. Thank you so much.
Ashe. Thank you, lady.
See, she high. That's that air marijuana.
Absolutely. Well, that's banned in India, so I can't say that. But yeah, she is addicted. We are addicted to her. She's a drug,
Ashe.
and she's spoiling all of us.
Ashe.
God bless you. God bless you. And
I-
please take care of your throat because I can hear it that
Yeah.
you have got COVID.
Yeah, I'm whatever that detox is that Whitney has, I'm going to definitely do it so I can pull this out, because a lot of that is also what makes me not feel good. All that mucus that's in my body, a lot of that is what makes me not feel good. I don't know if you guys ever heard of Dr. Sebi. You ever heard of Dr. Sebi? You have? Okay.
No.
Dr. Sebi is he says the root
The
cause
alkaline king.
and Alkaline King. Dr. Sebi said the root cause of all sickness is mucus.
It's mucus. That's why I said you got to get that out of your system. It's been in there too long.
Yeah.
Now, Dr. I'm sorry. Dr. say of um apple cider vinegar, but I would tell you need to take it for a couple of days and come off of that cheese at the same time.
I'm gonna do it.
And then just get more alkaline. So, do you have a place where you can get alkaline water or get spring water?
Mm-hmm.
Get spring water out of the dollar store.
Yeah, we have. It's a place around here that sells alkaline water.
Yeah, so just find out about the alkaline, whatever is the highest percentage, and just cleanse that out of there. So I say the apple cider vinegar for like 3 days.
I say, I want it. I want it.
I'm gonna send you some. I'm gonna send you some essential oils.
Okay. I say, thank you. Thank you. We are doing this thing. We're doing this thing. We're doing this thing called morning self-talk. What are the words that you're saying? What are the words that you're saying? And the person who is coming up, I'm so glad to see their hand. I haven't seen their hand. Is Claire. Claire is coming up. I feel like I'm getting a present.
I felt like I had a present this morning, and last night. So straight after the healing, Ashlyn comes on the phone and says she's sorry. We was able to tell each other how much we love each other, and I was able to tell her that I'm not going to get involved. I can't fix everything, and I'm going to step back and let her and her dad build their relationship back up.
Ashe. Ashe. I just want to say that it's a beautiful thing when we go inside and we find out what's wrong and we begin to do the things to move the energy out of the way. And when we do, things like that happen because it can get to you now. Because you did the work, that can happen. Because you did the work. Not because somebody shook a candle, throw them some beads, do some dice, or whatever stuff you be doing. Because you did the work. That can happen.
And when I got up this morning, like in my brain, while I was sleeping, I was telling my nan, "Go, leave me You're not even coming in. And then when I got up this morning, I just had this like release, but just burst into tears, and then but the release at the same time, and it's just like bang.
Yes.
So my self-talk is thank you for showing up and doing the work. You are important, you do matter, and you have to learn, or you're not going to try and fix everything, because it's okay if I don't fix it, it's okay. So,
God, I freaking love that. I freaking love that.
I'm shaking.
I feel you. I feel you. I want to push you. I want you to say the same exact thing. I just want you to use the word I instead of you.
Oh, what, you want me to say it again?
Yes, but instead of saying you, put the word I.
Oh, I can't remember what I said.
It's okay. However you say it again is fine.
I am important. I do matter. It is okay for me not to fix things. It's not going to be my fault. And thank you for showing up and doing the work. I love you, Claire.
Oh, that was so amazing. That was so amazing. That was so amazing. That was so amazing. Ashe. Oh! I feel like dancing. I'm dancing. Ashe. I know Wendy feel like this. I see it in her face. Tamara, will you do the same thing?
Yeah.
Ashe. Love you, lady.
Thank you.
No, thank
Love you.
Thank you. Ashe. Ashe. Every time you heal, I heal. Every time you heal, I heal. Ashe. Ashe. All right, we're doing great. Oh, there's Jack. I was gonna say, Jack, you on Facebook, but not on in Zoom with the world. Ashe, Ashe. All right, we have. Oh, it's Tara. Tara, you wanna go now? You wanna go after Tina? Okay, after Tina. Okay. Bye, Tara Jr. Hi, Tina. It is you, beautiful Tina.
Hello, good morning.
Oh, good morning. Every time I see you, I just get so excited.
Why?
Because it's you. Because it's you.
I love me too.
Yeah. It's like, can I share with you?
Sure.
It's like watching springtime come. Whenever I see you, it's like watching springtime come. It's like, that's the best way I can describe it. It's just like watching springtime come, like the flowers blossoming. Because I watched you go from the seed to the flower, and then I watched the flower. Like when I watch you, you're sitting back, you're absorbing the sun ray, you're absorbing the energy, you're taking it in, and you're allowing it to let you. So every time I see you, it's like watching spring. And then the most calming and beautiful energy.
Wow, thank you. That's funny because somebody told me that same thing yesterday. Cheryl, I believe it was, said the exact same thing, that it's like watching a flower blooming.
It is.
She said the same thing. And I feel it too. I can feel every bit of that. And I wanted to say this about what you were saying. You said you can't feel the love of God until you love yourself, because you are God. And I'm realizing this because, wow, ever since that breakthrough a couple weeks ago, so many things have been coming clear to my mind. And, I've been always wondering how come everybody else gets gifts from God, but I don't have any. I do a lot of things, but I'm not really good at any of them. And then I discovered well, my gosh, I have been given the gift of imagination since I was a child, and they say follow your bliss. That's my bliss. I like to sit around and think. That's what I really like to do. I think, I imagine. So that and the gift of writing, when you put that together, along with all the experiences that I've been put through my whole life, or I have invited in my life, it all comes together. It's like, this is exactly, and I didn't realize any of it until I got to that point where I got past all the crap from the past and realized who I am, and that I am worthy, and I do have things to say, and people do want to hear it. And once I figured all that out, it just all flowed together, and makes so much sense now. That's what I'm supposed to do. I'm supposed to write. Because God gave me those gifts for a reason, right? That's what I believe. But I want to tell you something else. A major sign of growth in me. I went out to the store yesterday. I was at the grocery store with my dad. And I seen this lady that had the most beautiful hair. It was so pretty. And I don't normally ever say anything, but I wasn't going to. I walked past her, and then I turned around and told her, you have got the most beautiful, pretty color hair. And that's something I would never, ever have done before. And she was like, oh, thank you. She was all excited about that. And I felt good because I actually told somebody that, wow, you're pretty. You're beautiful. It looks so good on you, And then while I was waiting for my dad to get done shopping, I was sitting on the bench next to this little old man, and I struck up a conversation with him and talked to him for 10 minutes. That's another thing I would never, ever have done before. I am making myself get out there and, prove to myself that I can say things and people don't look at me like I'm crazy, So that's a major improvement for me, major. So I thank the tribe. I thank you for that, because if I hadn't have gotten past all that crap, I would still be sitting in misery, and I am just joyful now. I am happy every day. I'm happy every day. And I have a direction in my life, and God bless you guys. Man, I swear, it's the best thing that's ever happened to me is y'all. I love you all.
I say, of you too, lady. Yes. In church, we was like, yes. What you just did?
Barb over there.
Yes. In church, we would say, there's fire in my bones.
Right?
That's fire in my bones right there, Tina.
There is. And I'm high every day. Way high.
I say. Love this freaking lady. Love this lady. Love this tribe. Love this space.
I say.
It is Morning Self-Talk. We are doing this thing. Cheryl's sending you all kinds of love. She's like hearts, flowers, hearts, thumbs up.
Thank you, Cheryl. Back at you, girl. And Barbie, too.
I say. We are doing Morning Self-Talk. You just heard. Tara is coming up. Tara, Morning Self-Talk. Thank you guys for all the love on Facebook. Thank you, Minerva. I say, Tara.
Dr. Anu, can you hear me?
Yes.
Oh, okay, good. I didn't know if it would work through my car or not. My daughter was going to do self-talk this morning, but we were running late. But she's going to try it tomorrow.
Okay. Yay!
Yeah. And she's like, well, I don't know what I'm supposed to say. And I said, oh, that's okay. Dr. Anu will walk you through it. It's easy.
Pretty.
She is. She's pretty from the inside out. She's just a gorgeous, gorgeous person inside too. Jenna is just the kindest, most loving, giving. You know, how many of your kids just walk by and go, you know, Mom, do you need a foot rub? And I'm like, yes. She's that wonderful, Dr. Anu. She's always thinking of others, but self-talk will be really good for her because
don't tell me why. Don't tell me why. I want to be able to chime into her tomorrow.
Oh, okay. Okay, good. Okay. I won't tell you why then. But it will. Well, self-talk is good for everybody. So.
I should.
So something that came to my attention, which just blew me away, Dr. Anu, is yesterday you were talking about having haters in your life, or people, how do you deal with haters and whatnot. And you know, that is really not something I've really thought about, especially in this space. And after you talked about that, and after your live, and throughout my day, I talked to one of my tribal sisters talked to me, and I was like, and brought up the fact that people in this space, I have haters in this space for me. And I said, what are you talking about? And she was like, well, Tara, if you think that everybody there just loves you, you know, they hate you for various reasons, and that hurt. I was like, what the hell? Is that really? and then it came about that people sometimes will be haters because they are not happy in where they are, and I know you said this yesterday, and I just thought it didn't apply to me. You know, that people aren't happy where they are, and so they want to be able to bring you down because they see where you are, and they're not happy for you to be there. And I thought, how's that possible in this space? Because there's not one person in this space, Dr. Anu, that I would think that would want to pull somebody else down.
I say.
That's unbelievable to me.
So
that was like, oh my gosh, I have been living in absolute oblivion, thinking that there's people out here, you know, especially here, not judging me or happy for me. And I live in that space, within this space, I'm happy for that. And then somebody else brought it to my attention, and I was like, holy crap, it's the real world too, here in the tribe. What the hell? I didn't think it was. But it is. But after some thought about that, Dr. Anu, I've come to the conclusion that you've heard of ignorant bliss, right?
Mm-hmm.
People live in ignorant bliss. And I thought, I'm okay, I guess, living in ignorant bliss about everybody just loving me, because it's easier for me to just love them until they get to where they need to be, where they can love me. Or they choose never to love me, that is okay too. But that isn't going to stop me from loving them.
I say.
I
say. It's a beautiful thing. Now, how do you say? We have to remember that whoever we are, we take ourselves with us. So wherever we are going to experience ourselves, no matter if we're in Wonderland or not. Now, Wonderland, we might not be able to see it, But it's beautiful when you can see things, because once you can see things, you can maneuver through things, fix things, heal things, and then it goes away. When we live in Wonderland, then it doesn't get fixed. It still follows us, and then we're playing out the movie from Wonderland. So it's a beautiful thing because it's beautiful. Like, it's not a bad thing. When you look at it like a bad thing, it becomes a bad thing, but it's really a beautiful thing. Because whenever I see someone who really wants something negative towards me in this space, right? Whenever I'm so excited that it's in this space, because in this space they want to be healed from it.
Yeah.
In the world, they don't want to be healed from it. In this space, they actually want to be healed from it. So it makes a huge difference. So in this space, I can be open and I can say, oh, okay, this is how you feel about me. Now let's work through how you're feeling about yourself. So now we can heal that place. And then when you get healed, I get healed. So it's really the best place to experience hateration, because it's really not that they're hating you, it's that they're hating themselves.
Yes, and that's what, yeah.
Out in the world, they don't know that. They're like, go get it. I want you to be, it's all that, and there's no healing. But inside of here, I wanted to address it because in here we can heal from that place. In here, we can move away from that place. A lot of times, someone hating is someone who never been lifted up when they were growing up. Nobody ever gave them praise. Nobody ever told them how wonderful they were. So when they get in this environment and they see all of us praising each other, saying how wonderful we are, it's uncomfortable because nobody ever told me that about me. So it's a different kind of a thing. It's a different kind of a movement in here than it is out there in the world. In here, we can look at it and go, okay, this is the area that they're struggling in. Let's go and fix it, and then we're on to the next. And then that energy goes away.
And this is a good space for me to experience it, because it's, for me, this is my safe space, is with everybody here, because I feel like, you know what, when I'm rich and famous and I have all my haters, I'll know how to deal with it. I'm like, rich and famous, haters hate on me, but I know how to deal with you all. It's you, it's not me. Yes. So that was interesting, and I thought, you know what? You're right, Dr. Anu. This is not Wonderland. This is the real deal. Yeah. And we have to deal with all kinds of issues here.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. And because because we know it, we don't internalize it. See, outside, we internalize it and it becomes something bad. In here, we don't internalize it. We look at it as, okay, this is where we have to heal. This is where we have to heal. We need to heal in this area. So it's really beautiful, even though it feels like, but when you take that away from it and just look at it and go, okay, this is why they're here.
Well, and I think it was the first time I've ever had a conversation about somebody not liking me, and me going, oh, not going, oh, me going, oh, that is interesting. It didn't hurt my feelings. I was like, oh, that's interesting. Because I thought, what the hell? I've never, but then I thought, and I knew Dr. Anu, and it's not about me. It's about their journey, and if they choose to hate me for whatever reason, whatever. I'm just going to continue my journey. My morning self-talk, is it okay if I do my morning? I don't know. She muted herself.
Yes.
Oh, okay. So my self-talk is this. Good morning, Tara. Thank you for showing up today. Thank you for rating who you are as a person, working in alignment with what you know is your journey and your truth, or my truth. This is my truth, my life, my journey, and I am so happy to celebrate my journey with people who love and appreciate me, and even some people who don't love and appreciate me. I'm still happy to share my journey with them. And I have worked really hard on being one in mind, body, and spirit. And I am proud of myself that I show up in all three areas of my life, because all three areas is the part that makes me one within myself. I love myself. I love the people in my life. I see the best in myself, and I see the best in you. Those of you that surround me, I see the best in you, even when you don't see the best in yourself. So I did it because I see the best in me. Even when I'm looking back, I still see the best in myself. I love myself. I love who I am. I know who I am. Ashe.
Ashe. Ashe. I'm doing two things at once. I'm sorry. Ashe.
That's all right.
Ashe. Ashe. Love it. Love it.
Ashe.
All right. So thank you, Tara.
Have a wonderful day, everyone.
You too, lady. You too.
Peace out.
Peace out. All right, guys. So it is Aisha. And Aisha, I'm going to be here. I have to do something really quick. So I might not be able to stay with you, but because I got to do something that's going to take me about 60 seconds to do it. But
Okay.
Aisha, I'm still at the computer. I still can hear you and I still can see you. You just won't be able to hear or see me.
Okay.
Okay.
My morning self-talk is, and I love you, Tara. My morning self-talk is, I love myself, Aisha. You love yourself. You could do better. You see yourself doing better. You got Tara to help you do your exercise to lose weight. And that's my morning self-talk. Ashe. Let me take myself off.
Robert, I heard you, sweetheart. Ashe.
27-year-old Robert Singleton Jr. was born in Tulsa and worked in construction.
Ashe. Ashe. Ashe.
You heard me, Miss?
Yes, yes, I did hear you. I heard a lot of what you were saying. Now I have to.
Tara got me doing my exercise.
Yeah.
That exercise, it hurts my muscles. I had to take a break from that exercise.
It's no joke.
Yup.
It's no joke. It's no joke.
Yep.
All right, beautiful souls. Jack, I see you here. I gotta leave and come back. Jack, are you here?
Yeah, I'm here.
How am I beautiful? All right. I don't see you.
Yeah, I know.
Why don't I see you? Don't you want to see me when I'm talking to you?
I see you.
Yeah, it's not fair. I can't see you. Hold on.
Okay. Just let me just clean my face.
No, baby. Are you still here?
Yeah, I'm here.
Okay, I gotta go and make a run for something that's very important. I want to be gone for about an hour, and I want to come back and finish up self-talk. So like 12 o'clock, I'm gonna come back on. 12:15, I'm gonna come back on so we can finish self-talk. Will you be here?
Yeah. I
Okay.
don't know. I think.
Huh?
I don't know if I'll be here, but I want to be.
I want you to be too. I have to make this one because it's an appointment, and I made 2 appointments and I canceled, and I made an appointment for today at 10:30, and I didn't get out of here on time, and she just called me like, "Oh, you're supposed to be here." Like, okay, I'm on my way now. So I have to do this because this is for my health. So I have to do this. So I'm gonna go make this run. I'm gonna come back. I'll be back in like an hour, and hopefully you can come back on.
Okay, at 12?
Yeah.
Okay.
All right, my love. Love you.
Love you too.
Okay. I see you guys around noon. You guys can come in, be back. Okay, love you guys.
Love
Bye.
you.